Governor, is it even conceivable that we could have a day where there are no property taxes in PA?
Brad, I mean, that's a real good question. I am really right now focused on we have to get the budget done in this very, very short period of time. And we've, other than talk about the referendum on increases of property taxes in school districts above the cost of inflation, we have a bill in that is, to me, part of the budget and has to be passed before we sign a budget. It absolutely has to be passed because we have to give the people of Pennsylvania, the taxpayers in those school districts, the ability to determine whether to accept a property tax increase above that cost of inflation.
Right.
They're just completely intertwined. That would be the first phase. But what you're talking about is a comprehensive change in the entire tax system of Pennsylvania. If we are to do that, it would be something that would take a number of years, frankly, to do it. We'd have to have a very good study of it. We'd have to have a willingness from all four caucuses in the General Assembly to do it. I'm always willing to take a look at something. As you know, I've created a transportation commission to take a look at how we can fund transportation. I've created the Marcellus Commission to look at the entire industry of Marcellus shale. I'm going to announce a privatization innovation task force of what we can do here in Pennsylvania to save money, to innovate as much as we possibly can. But those things take study. You have to define the problem before you come up with a solution. Too many times in Harrisburg and in Washington, you see solutions proposed when they really haven't defined what the problem is. Other states have different systems. I use Texas quite a bit. And the reason I do, if people go, wow, why do you like Texas so much? I actually lived there for a few years as a student. I still had my residence here in Pennsylvania.
I saw some pictures of those years on your campaign website last year.
We lived in Texas. I went to school in San Antonio. And, there's one thing in Texas that they don't have that we do, in addition to the same type of property tax system we have, is that they don't have personal income tax. Now, I don't know where they get their money to function with government. I've never really sat down and looked at their system. Maybe we should be out there saying, well, let's take a look at other states and see how they're doing it. But I'd rather have that done before we just say, well, this is going to fix it, this is going to fix it. We know how much money we need to continue to function. And as you can tell from this budget, I've reduced to say we can do with less, especially when the economy is bad. But we know it's going to be somewhere in the high 20s. We've gotten ourselves up there over the last 8 years. And I'm taking us from 29 to 27. That's a big chunk because we were at 22 in 2003.
And considering the rate of growth of the budget over the last decade.
Just the rate of growth and the cost of living has gone up during that period of time.